Ever wondered what secrets some of Hollywood's biggest stars took with them to the grave? Some were whispered about, others never saw the light of day. But what really happened behind the scenes? You won't believe the shocking truths that stayed hidden. In the glamorous world of old Hollywood, not everything was as perfect as it seemed on the silver screen. Many of the biggest stars carried dark secrets, scandal stories, personal struggles, and buried truths. But what happened to these stars? Why did some of their secrets remain locked away forever? In this video, we'll uncover 20 Hollywood stars who took their most shocking secrets to the grave. Prepare for a journey into the mystery, drama, and intrigue that made these legends unforgettable. Number 20, Clark Gable. Clark Gable, the undisputed king of Hollywood, passed away on November 16, 1960, after suffering a heart attack at the age of 59. His sudden death marked the end of an era in the golden age of Hollywood. Gable had been a major star since the early 1930s, winning an Academy Award for It Happened One Night. But after his death, several significant aspects of his life came to light, including a secret that would forever change his legacy. It was revealed that Gable had fathered a daughter, Judy Lewis, with actress Loretta Young, an affair that had remained hidden for decades. Young, who was Gable's co-star in Call of the Wild 1935, became pregnant during the filming of the movie, but chose to secretly adopt their child, keeping the father's identity a secret for many years. The truth was finally revealed when Judy confronted Young, who confessed that Gable was her father. How could such a legendary Hollywood romance be kept a secret for so long? What does this reveal about the pressures of fame and the lengths people go to protect their image? Up next, Carrie Fisher's personal life was filled with drama, but what hidden details about her past came to light after her untimely death? Number 19. Carrie Fisher. Carrie Fisher, best known for her role as Princess Leia in Star Wars, passed away on December 27, 2016, at the age of 60. Her death not only shocked the world, but also brought to light hidden aspects of her life that had been previously unknown to the public. In the months following her passing, Fisher's biography revealed that she had been romantically involved with rock legends David Bowie and Freddie Mercury in the 1970s when she was just 17 years old. It was Bowie who introduced her to drugs, leading to a lifelong struggle with addiction. Fisher's life was full of highs and lows, and she had a unique perspective on fame and addiction, often speaking about her experiences openly. How did the revelations about Carrie Fisher's turbulent personal life challenge the public's image of the beloved star? What does this say about the darker side of fame? Number 18, Jimmy Savile. Jimmy Savile, famous for hosting Top of the Pops and Jim'll Fix It, was a beloved figure in the UK for his eccentric personality and charitable work. His career spanned several decades, beginning as a disc jockey in the late 1950s and culminating in a long tenure with the BBC. However, after his death, shocking allegations emerged. Savile was accused of sexual misconduct by over 450 individuals, including children, elderly people, and the sick, many of whom were victimized while he worked at the BBC and Stoke Mandeville Hospital. Despite earlier police investigations into Savile, no charges were brought during his life. It wasn't until after his death that the allegations gained serious attention, leading to revocations of his honorary titles and recognition. But how did Savile's secrets remain hidden for so long? What kept so many from speaking out during his lifetime? Number 17. Laurence Olivier. Laurence Olivier, a towering figure in theater and film, passed away on July 11, 1989, at age 82. In his biography, it was revealed that Olivier had suffered abuse as a child by a school teacher and later by his acting instructor. His mother's death and his father's indifference left a deep emotional scar. Olivier's struggles continued into his acting career. Despite his incredible talent, he battled stage fright, even revealing in his autobiography that he often needed a vomit bucket backstage before performances. This stage fright, combined with the guilt he felt from past trauma, haunted him throughout his career. Could his struggles with stage fright and childhood trauma have played a role in his later performances? What was the real cost of being a legendary actor? Number 16. Rock Hudson. Rock Hudson, known for leading roles in films like Giant, was Hollywood's quintessential leading man in the 1950s. However, privately, Hudson struggled with being a closeted gay man in an industry that was unwelcoming to LGBTQ+ individuals. His sexual orientation remained a secret, carefully managed to protect his public image. In the early 1980s, Hudson's battle with AIDS became public, and he became one of the most famous people to be diagnosed. While he never publicly came out as gay, his autobiography and private conversations revealed his true sexual orientation. In his book, he called his ex-boyfriend Lee Garlington his true love, and a leaked recording from his ex-wife confirmed details about his private life. Number 15. David Cassidy. David Cassidy, known for his role in The Partridge Family, passed away on November 21, 2017, at age 67 from complications of liver failure. He had long struggled with alcohol abuse, which contributed to the condition. Less than a year before his death, Cassidy had announced that he was living with dementia, but it was later revealed that this was not true. In a documentary, Cassidy admitted that his true cause of death was alcohol poisoning, not dementia. He had lied to his family about quitting drinking, and in the documentary, David Cassidy, The Last Session, he was honest about the alcohol abuse that ultimately took his life. Number 14. Marlon Brando. Marlon Brando, one of Hollywood's most iconic actors, passed away on July 1, 2004, at the age of 80 due to respiratory failure. His death revealed shocking details about his private life. Brando was open about his sexuality, hinting at bisexual experiences. In 2018, 14 years after his death, Quincy Jones revealed that Brando had a sexual relationship with comedian Richard Pryor. Initially denied by Pryor's daughter, it was later confirmed by Pryor's widow, who said he was open about his bisexuality. Brando's diaries also contained writings about his relationships with men, offering a glimpse into his hidden life. Number 13. Mary Tyler Moore. Mary Tyler Moore was loved for her beauty, smile, and perfect comic timing. She rose to fame as Laura Petrie on The Dick Van Dyke Show and became a television icon with The Mary Tyler Moore Show. Moore also made her mark in films, including Ordinary People, which earned her an Academy Award nomination. What many didn't know was that Moore suffered from severe vision loss due to type 1 diabetes, a condition she kept hidden for most of her life. Moore's husband confirmed that she had almost gone blind in the second half of her life. In her memory, he founded the Mary Tyler Moore Vision Initiative, a nonprofit working against diabetes-related vision loss. Next, we reveal the untold story of another beloved actor whose generosity left a lasting impact. Number 12. James Gandolfini. James Gandolfini, known for his role as Tony Soprano in The Sopranos, passed away suddenly from a heart attack in Italy on June 19, 2013, at age 51. Despite his tough guy image, Gandolfini was incredibly generous. He once gave $33,000 to each of his 16 castmates after a contract dispute threatened the show's production. In total, he shared over $500,000 from his $13 million contract to support his colleagues, proving he was not just a great actor, but also a great man. Next, we explore the secret struggles of a Hollywood icon who went on to become a real-life princess. Number 11. Grace Kelly. Grace Kelly, the iconic Hollywood actress who became Princess of Monaco, tragically passed away on September 14, 1982, after a car accident. Her rise to fame began with roles in films like High Noon and The Country Girl, which won her an Oscar. Despite her fame, Kelly had a difficult childhood, including an abusive mother and an anti-Semitic father. After marrying Prince Rainier of Monaco, she left her acting career behind. However, she secretly struggled with depression and missed her Hollywood life, something that was revealed years later in the book Grace Kelly, Hollywood Dream Girl. Number 10. Matthew Perry. Matthew Perry, famous for Chandler Bing on Friends, tragically passed away on October 28, 2023, at 54 from a ketamine overdose. Perry had struggled with addiction and later became an advocate for recovery. However, after his death, sources close to him claimed he had been using drugs secretly in his later years. Allegations also surfaced about troubling behavior in his personal life, including a physical altercation with his best friend. In May 2024, the LAPD opened an investigation into how he obtained the ketamine. Could these claims be true? The mystery continues. Up next is a shocking secret from the life of another beloved star who left us far too soon. Number 9. Heath Ledger. Heath Ledger was known for his powerful performances, but his portrayal of the Joker in The Dark Knight was his most memorable. To prepare, he isolated himself for 6 weeks, diving deep into the character. His journal, which was discovered after his death, revealed disturbing thoughts and Joker-inspired sketches. Ledger tragically passed away in 2008 at the age of 28 from an accidental overdose. His haunting performance earned him a posthumous Oscar. Number 8. Robin Williams. Robin Williams made the world laugh, but behind his humor was a dark secret. In Mindy and Good Morning Vietnam, he openly battled depression and addiction. When he died in 2014, many thought depression was the cause, but an autopsy revealed he had Lewy body dementia, a rare disease that caused severe mood swings. His wife shared, depression was just one symptom. Next, we'll explore the story of another star whose life was full of hidden pain. Number 7. Gene Wilder. Gene Wilder, beloved for his iconic roles in films like Willy Wonka and The Chocolate Factory, Blazing Saddles, and Young Frankenstein, passed away in 2016 at the age of 83, leaving fans heartbroken. He was known for his extraordinary comedic talent, but behind the scenes, he had been battling a silent struggle. For years, Wilder had been living with Alzheimer's disease, a fact his family chose not to reveal until after his death. According to his family, Wilder's decision to keep his diagnosis a secret was out of love for his fans, particularly the children who admired him as Willy Wonka. They didn't want to rob those young faces of their smiles by introducing them to the harsh realities of illness. What made Wilder choose to protect the happiness of his fans even at the cost of his suffering? Could we learn something about love and generosity from his actions? Number 6. John Candy. John Candy was beloved for his warmth, humor, and unforgettable characters. His career was on the rise when he was offered a spot on Saturday Night Live in 1981, a move that could have skyrocketed his fame. However, Candy made the surprising decision to turn it down. Many assumed it was because he didn't want to leave his role at SCTV, but it was more than that. In a revealing interview, Candy's daughter shared that her father turned down the offer because he valued family above everything else. He knew that the partying and hectic lifestyle at SNL wouldn't be healthy for him. He chose the stability of SCTV, where he could remain in Canada and stay close to his loved ones. Sadly, Candy passed away at 43, leaving behind a legacy of laughs, but it's clear he made his choices based on what mattered most to him. Up next, we'll uncover the shocking secret behind a beloved superhero's untold story. Number 5. Chadwick Boseman. Chadwick Boseman became a worldwide icon with roles like Jackie Robinson in 42 and the legendary T'Challa in Black Panther. But his journey to stardom was far from easy. Unknown to his fans, Boseman had been battling stage 3 colon cancer since 2016. Despite his diagnosis, he never publicly revealed his condition. Instead, he continued to work on major projects, even while undergoing treatments. In 2020, as his health declined, he still managed to film Ma Rainey's Black Bottom, a performance that earned him a posthumous Academy Award nomination. His death on August 28, 2020, came as a shock to the world, especially when it was revealed that he had kept his illness a secret. His family announced the heartbreaking news through a tweet that became the most liked tweet in history. Boseman's legacy is one of strength, dedication, and the relentless pursuit of his craft, even in the face of overwhelming adversity. Up next, we'll explore another star whose sudden death left many unanswered questions. Number 4. Bob Crane. Bob Crane, best known for his role as Colonel Hogan in Hogan's Heroes, was found murdered on June 29, 1978, at age 49. His death was brutal. He was struck with a blunt object, and an electrical cord was wrapped around his neck. As investigators looked deeper, they uncovered a shocking secret about the actor's life. Crane's apartment was filled with Polaroid pictures and videotapes of homemade pornography, revealing a dark side to the star that shocked his family, friends, and co-workers. His second wife, actress Sarah Valdez, later shared that Crane's hobby was not photography of landscapes, but rather it was creating these explicit tapes and pictures. Eventually, the investigation pointed to John Carpenter, an acquaintance of Crane, who was convicted of the murder. How could such a beloved TV star hide such a secret life? What drove his murder? And why did his family remain in the dark for so long? Number 3. Anthony Perkins. Anthony Perkins, the iconic actor best known for playing Norman Bates in Psycho, passed away on September 12, 1992, at the age of 60, from complications related to AIDS. His death shocked fans. But what was even more surprising was how Perkins managed to keep his diagnosis a secret for years. Perkins had a private life, only revealing his sexual orientation much later in life, with relationships including his lovers Rock Hudson and Tab Hunter. At 39, he had an affair with actress Victoria Principal before marrying photographer Barry Berenson. His AIDS diagnosis, however, was kept private, with Perkins undergoing treatment under fake names to maintain his privacy. His wife explained that he did not want to make a public spectacle of it, preferring to handle his illness quietly and without fanfare. Why did Perkins choose secrecy over honesty with his fans and the public? What does his decision reveal about the pressures of fame in Hollywood? Stay tuned. Next, we uncover the tragic and mysterious final days of another Hollywood star whose death left many unanswered questions. Number 2. Audrey Hepburn. Audrey Hepburn is known as one of Hollywood's most loved stars. She seemed to have it all: beauty, talent, and grace. But did you know her life had secrets most people never knew about? In the 1950s, her career took off when she starred in Roman Holiday and won an Oscar. But her early life was far from glamorous. During World War II, Audrey lived in the Nazi-occupied Netherlands. She risked her life to help the Dutch resistance by carrying secret messages and performing in underground shows to raise money. Audrey also carried deep emotional wounds. When she was 6, her father abandoned the family, leaving her heartbroken. She later admitted this left her feeling insecure for the rest of her life. Despite her elegance and success, Audrey's life was marked by struggles she rarely talked about. She passed away in 1993 after battling cancer, leaving behind a legacy of both beauty and bravery. Up next is an actress whose glamorous image hid shocking truths about her personal life. You won't believe what her family revealed. Number 1. Joan Crawford. Joan Crawford was a true Hollywood icon, famous for her roles and her feud with Bette Davis. But behind the spotlight, her life was full of mystery and scandal. When Joan passed away in 1977, the world mourned. But a year later, her adopted daughter Christina published Mommy Dearest, a book that shocked everyone. In it, Christina accused Joan of being abusive. She described terrifying punishments, including being choked during a fight. These stories shocked Hollywood. How could such a beloved actress have such a dark side? Christina later said, "My mother should have been in jail." While some defended Joan, the book forever changed how people saw her. Even today, her life remains one of Hollywood's biggest mysteries. Which of these revelations shocked or fascinated you the most? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on our latest content.